This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports and ClarkeCountySports.com. We're here on the campus of Lightridge High School as tonight the Clarke County Eagles travel in to play the Lightridge Bolts here at this beautiful facility in Loudoun County. Both teams had an open date and were able to get this on the schedule. Neither team has played each other before. I believe Lightridge comes in at 3-1. Of course, Clarke is 2-0 or 2-2. I'm sorry, and we'll have all the highlights, interviews, and more on this rainy night at Lightridge High School on the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week, sponsored by Photography Concepts. This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here at the half. The score is Clarke County 7, Lightridge 7. Clarke jumped out on top early. Wyatt Palmer took a run in on the right side. LeBlanc's extra point made it 7-0, and the Eagles were down on the 9-yard line and got stripped. Nice interception by Carson Rutherford, and Lightridge was able to come down on their last drive and score with about 19 seconds to go with the help of a couple penalties. So that's the score now. It didn't rain at all until about 4 minutes ago in the second quarter, and then it started raining. It's kind of let up again. It's a light drizzle. So we'll have a report at the end of the game. The Eagles will be receiving the opening kickoff in the second half. Reporting from Lightridge High School for the game of the week, this is Mo Murphy.
guys for a few minutes, man. Start to pick it up. Let me tell you this. Let me say this. After the last 2 weeks and what happened last weekend, that's what really good programs do, man. You find ways. It was like a daggone deck of cards shuffling with guys coming in, playing out of position. I mean, Roper, you made. That's what you made, man. I mean, that saved the game. LeBlanc putting the ball in the end zone like it's supposed to be. College kicker. Good job. I cannot. Hey, look, here's the thing, man. First half, man, we fought adversity. We kind of like reverted back in the first half. There was no sulking. There was no feeling I'm sorry for yourself. You went in halftime, came back out, and man, we dominated the line of scrimmage in the second half. Dominated. We had the ball the whole second half. Created turnovers. Eliminated the big plays. They didn't hit one big play on us. All right? Congratulations to you guys, because it was well deserved. Because anytime you beat a score over 11, it's big time football. All right, we're back, baby. Let's go. Break this thing down. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with the Eagles quarterback Matthew Sipe. After the big 21-7 win, Matthew, can you just talk a little bit about the game tonight?
Well, you know, last week playing Charlottesville, we ended up with a big loss. You know, we can't keep rolling with that. We gotta get back on our feet, and we did what we did tonight. You know, we usually don't play teams that run a spread, and I thought we did really well. We played our game and came out with a big win.
And you didn't seem to have much trouble throwing the ball. I guess were they doing a good job keeping them dry?
Yes, sir. They were rotating them out there, keeping them dry for me and the other quarterback, and I think they were pretty good. You know, I had a good grip on the ball, was able to sling it around a little bit, and I know that's what every quarterback wants in a rainy game.
And I know you guys had a tough week last week, and you must have really had a good week in practice to come out like this.
Yeah, you know, we all hung our heads. You know, we can't keep going into a week with our heads down. So we picked them up, came in and practiced hard, and we were ready for this game, and I think we proved it tonight.
And now it's time to go back to bull run games. What do you take back to practice on Monday?
Yes, sir. We got. I'm drawing a blank right now. I don't know who we got coming up.
I think it's is it Madison?
I believe so.
I think it is.
I believe it is Madison. You know, we're gonna go practice how we practice and go play our game and hopefully come up with another big win and keep it on a running streak.
All right. Well, you heard that from the Eagles quarterback Matthew Cypress. He led the offense tonight to 3 scores, and we'll be back. We'll be on the road next week again. We're not sure. I'll check with Casey to find out exactly who it is. But this is Mo Murphy with Matthew Sipe at Lightridge. Thanks. We're here with the Eagles running back, defensive back, Carson Rutherford, who had a lot of nice runs tonight and 2 picks on defense. Just talk a little bit about the game.
Well, we came out this week and we were ready. We were practicing hard. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We had to bounce back from the Strasburg game, and we came out and executed. And everybody played well. Everybody did their job, and we came out with a W.
Now, you guys had the whole D had a tough time last week, but the backs gave up some big plays. But you guys, did you talk about it last week? You really came out here and shut them down tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The secondary played an A+ grade tonight. Everybody played their role. There was no home run plays, and we kept them in front of us basically. Yeah.
And towards the end, it got pretty nasty out here. Were you having any trouble holding on to the ball?
No, I wasn't having much trouble. I had my towel, trying to keep my hands dry, you know, the best I could to hold onto the football. But yeah, it was a little challenging.
All right. Well, you heard that from Carson Rutherford. He had a big night tonight with 2 picks, and we'll be back next week on the road again. This is Mo Murphy with Clarke County Sports. We're here with Landon Roper of the Eagles. Had a couple big, nice plays tonight. Landon, can you just talk a little bit about the game?
I mean, you know, we came in with a lot of adversity after the last 2 weeks. Last week was rough. We had a bad taste in our mouth all week. I think, you know, we came out, played in this rain and everything, came out, played, you know, very good game.
And you guys seem to really shut them down on defense with their big passing game. Were y'all talking about that this week?
Yeah, especially, I mean, you know, last week giving up 3 touchdowns in the air. You know, our DBs knew what they had to do. They came out and did it at the end of the day. I mean, they came out locked down like they know how to do.
All right, we heard that from Landon Roper as he contributed big tonight in this 21-7 win. And we'll be back next week on the road again. This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with the Eagles head coach Casey Childs after the big win. Casey, y'all at a loss for words with this performance your guys turned out tonight. Can you just talk a little bit about it?
I couldn't be more proud of the kids, Mo. After the last week and, the heartbreaking loss at Central and then, the not too good of a performance by our coaching staff or our kids last week, and we all knew that. We were way better than what we did last week, and then not having Kyler tonight, who's just one of the best running backs in the area and then the district, and what a great linebacker as well. And man, we had so many kids step up tonight. The list is so long. I mean, the kids like Wyatt Palmer and Will Booker playing at the 4-back, they were just great for us. Carson Rutherford had a huge game on both sides of the ball. Matthew Sight was unbelievable. He grinded out first downs and after first downs after first downs. And then, defensively, man, we turned in a gym tonight. We turned in a gym. Our kids played assignment football, and we did exactly what we wanted. We didn't want to give up the big play. We didn't want to give up anything over top, make them try to drive the ball down the field. And, when they got greedy, take advantage of it. And we made plays in the secondary. And, my goodness, man, and Landon Roper, that play he made on that fourth down, he's playing out of position when Carson got a little dinged up there. And, that play on that screen, we told him what his key was immediately, and he's just a smart football kid, just like the other Ropers that we've had, throughout the years. And he made a great play, which basically that sealed the game right there.
And another big thing, 2 stops on fourth down. That was big, especially the first one. I think that set the tone for the game.
It did. We had 2 big fourth down stops, and then Landon's was that we were up 7, and Landon got that big one on 4th and 5 on that little flare screen, and we were, like I said, we had kids cramp. It was just, we had so many moving parts. I told the kids it was like a deck of cards just shuffling the entire time, and our kids didn't waver. They were just so good, and proud of our coaching staff, the way that we put in a good week, and our kids were just unbelievably awesome. It was a great program win.
So now we head to Madison and go back into Bull Run District play, and they're playing pretty good ball this year.
Great ball, man. I think they're 4-1 or 3-1 or whatever. I can't remember exactly what they are, but it's going to be a handful game, and we got to get healthy. We keep getting kids nicked up, and we're going to enjoy this one. I can tell you right now, we're going to enjoy this one. Anytime you beat a school over in Loudon, it's big when you're a smaller school, and Lightridge has tremendous athletes, and it was just I couldn't be more proud.
All right, well, you heard that from the Eagles head coach Casey Childs as they snap their 2-game losing streak and get back on the winning side of things with a 21-7 win over Lightridge. We'll be in Madison next week. This is Mo Murphy for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week.
Yeah, I'm going to stop by and ring that bell.
So your final score tonight, Clarke County Eagles 21, Lightridge Lightning 7. This was a great victory, comeback victory for the Eagles after a couple down weeks. And it was great to see Will Booker get 2 touchdowns, Carson Rutherford 2 interceptions, and it was just a great game all around. So we'll be back on the road next week at Madison. We'll be heading down there for the Clarke County Sports Game of the Week. For my comrade Doug Elstock, who couldn't make it tonight, this is Mo Murphy reporting. We'll see you next week.